Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Hits Baseball. My name is Logan. Appreciate you tuning in for this one. We got a little bit of a throwback Thursday. We got some 1991 Upper Deck. I kind of wanted to do this rip. A lot of these cards, as you all know, a lot of these cards are not worth anything. It's considered the junk era. But I kind of want to do this one because there's a few cards in here that I like to chase. One, of course, being the Nolan Ryan autograph. There's 2,500 that were randomly inserted in these boxes. They're extremely hard to find because, again, this is the junk era. And 2,500 cards is not very many when it comes to how many boxes were produced. So it's going to be a tough one to find. Also, there's a short print, Michael Jordan short print in here. I want to look for. And also, too, you got Chipper Jones top prospect. So there actually are some decent cards in this. But the majority of them aren't really worth a whole lot. So, but it's still a fun rip to go back and look at them. And look at some of the big names from when we were kids. Go ahead and take all of them out of here so we don't stare at the box as I bang the camera. I tend to always do that. Sorry, guys. Oh, and please excuse the taped up finger there. It was doing jiu-jitsu. Pinky went sideways. It's not supposed to go that direction, but it did. So it's either severely dislocated or broken. I'm gonna have a doctor's appointment a little bit later to check it out. So please excuse the ugliness of the tape there. But we'll go ahead and do a couple of these at once. Part of the headache with these as well, if you guys remember, easy package to open for sure, but man, they are just every which way when you go to look at them. All right, so Mark Guthrie, and there we go, every which way already. John Eriks. I'll probably take a look at these here slowly at first, and then we'll go through them pretty quickly. Wes Chamberlain, John Smiley, Charles Hayes. A lot of these names I don't even remember. Brian Harper, and then we got the Dodgers sticker. If any of you guys have kids out there and you want those stickers, then feel free to let me know. I'll keep them for a week or two. And if you want them, I'll be happy to send them to you. It's a Jose Canseco. I like that one. I used to love collecting his cards. I think everybody did, though, of course, until he wrote the book and just kind of pissed everybody off. Move that over there. Dave Stewart. He used to be really good back in the day. I used to enjoy his cards. I think, didn't he used to have a tuxedo card with Nolan Ryan? Or they weren't together, but they each had one that year. Willie McGee, good one. Dante Bichette. There's Bo Bichette's dad. Jeff Treadway. Oh, there we go. Right off the bat. Boom. Chipper Jones. Top prospect. I know some of you guys probably wouldn't sleeve this card up, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'll throw this one in my collection. Why not? I don't think I have any of these cards anymore that I used to collect as a kid. A lot of them got damaged somehow, or just lost, or they got thrown away maybe because, like I said, they're not worth anything. So kind of starting the collection all over again. Jim K. Lenny Dykstra. Giants sticker. Terry Steinbach. Carlos Correa. Devin White. Scott Sanders. Tom Foley. Eric Gunderson. Bob Welch. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Okay. Scott Garrett's. And now this is going to be one of the Nolan Ryan cards that you get. We're going to find a lot of these, but we're looking for one that's autographed. That's going to be the big hit if we get one. Like I said, they're super rare. But they're gonna be kind of this style. So I'm still gonna separate that out though. I kind of like collecting all those. Chris Johnson, top prospect. Decker, start going through these a little faster. Spears. Donnie Hill, Expos. Mr. Barry Bonds, I'll put that with Jose Canseco. I think that's just fitting that those guys stay together. Tony Fernandez, Dave Halls, David Wells, Jeff Blauser, Dan Petrie, and Bill Swift. All right, wow. Those, I feel pretty good. We've already found a chipper. So that was one of the three that I was looking for. I will say, man, they put a lot of cards in these boxes. The boxes themselves are heavy. Wish they still did that, but I guess we're not in that junk era, so that's why they don't, which is fine. It's I don't know. 6-1 half dozen either. Do you want them to be worthless and collect them, or do you want them to have value? I guess we'd prefer them to have value. Gary Scott, Jeff Connie, Bobby Witt, Jim Aker, Jack Howe, Pirate Sticker, Greg Jeffries, Otis Nixon, Thomas, Mike Heath, Darren Fletcher, Checklist, Gary Sheffield. There we go. That's a nice one. Pirates. There's Bobby Bonilla. I collected him a lot. I remember when I was a kid, for some reason I thought I had to choose who I wanted to collect. Bobby Bonilla or Barry Bonds. I chose Bobby Bonilla. That was the wrong choice. Howard Johnson. But then, of course, all Barry Bonds cards went through the toilet when the whole steroids thing came out. So, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter in the long run. Kiki Jones prospect. There's a checklist. Another sticker. Matt Williams, Jeff Barr. Man, a few packs of really not a whole lot of names there. I remember when Upper Deck came out. I think they were like $1.25 a pack or something. I mean, something just ridiculously cheap, but it was. I like that. That's the other one we're looking for. Nice. Not a really expensive card, maybe like a $5 card, but it's still a Michael Jordan short print, right? That's what we're looking for. That's nice. I'm enjoying this break. They're kind of all off camera there, but the angle here, the camera, if I move them too close, I'm going to be out of room. I'm trying to put them where you guys can see them, but I can still work. Exposed sticker. Craig Biggio. Good one. Dwight Smith. Royce Clayton. Wasn't he a pretty high prospect, pretty high on the draft pick, and then just did nothing, if I remember correctly? Matt Noakes, Fred Lynn. I can't remember. It's been too long. And honestly, too, as I stopped collecting baseball cards as a kid, when I got older, I kind of stopped following baseball. Like I kind of got into baseball and baseball cards, back into it again. kind of at the same time. So Dave Parker. So I lost touch with some of the names and what happened to him. And there's Oral Hershiser, excuse me. It was a good one back in the day. And Andre Dawson, the Hawk, for the last one. Man, if we can find a Nolan Ryan auto, that'd be the trifecta, wouldn't it? We got the 2 out of the 3 that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I'm kind of looking for. I'm kind of curious if we'll find another chipper. Just because they're not super rare. Another sticker, Jeff Hudson. I think this is the year that Ricky Henderson had that like 3 image card, if I recall correctly. And if that's the case, I kind of want to find that one as well. Ricky was my favorite when I was a kid, and I still kind of collect his cards now. I'm not a big fan of new sets putting out like reprints or new cards of the old players. I kind of like collecting them when they were playing, but with Ricky, it's a little different. I'll still collect his cards. Now, of course, this set was put out when he was still playing, so, there's no argument there with collecting those, but this isn't a set that's really collectible for any player. But I'll still pull rookies aside. Just leave it up and just throw it in the collection. There's a Nolan Ryan. Not an auto. Still pretty cool. Put that in the Nolan Ryan pile. Alan Jordan. Dwight Evans. Mark Grace on the front of there. He was a Cubs fan, but I was never really a Mark Grace fan. Just always rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. Kevin Moss. It's crazy how we're not finding a lot of the big names. Like I'm not complaining. I'm not really looking for the big names. I guess I'm looking for the cards that I found, which can't really complain. There's Randy Johnson. I'll set that one aside. But not finding a lot of the big names. Trying to go a little fast for you guys. After this stack here, we will be halfway done. Like I said, they put so many cards in these boxes, which that's why they're not worth anything. Makes it fun to rip, but Kyle Abbott. But there's Robin Ventura. I used to love that card with the old school uniform. Another Bobby Bonilla. Oh, there's another Nolan Ryan. Not autographed. Still cool though. Jeff Juden, top prospect. Oh, this card I remember when this set came out, this was the card to find. I mean, this was the one that everybody was looking for, and he turned out to be nothing. Man, that was just such a bummer. Sammy Sosa, I'll collect him. Why not? Put him with the Bonds and Jose Canseco. All right, halfway through, guys. I don't think I ever finished talking about. I think I found that Michael Jordan. I was right now talking about the cost of these cards. I remember as a kid, these were like $1.25 or something. They really weren't much, but as a kid, I mean, $1.25 back then was quite a bit. Nolan Ryan, we've already seen that one. And I didn't buy a whole lot because just Topps was so much cheaper. Oh, Maurice Vaughn. I like that one. What is that? A rookie? I'm gonna set that one aside. I just remember thinking Upper Deck was so expensive. I wanted it so bad, but had to save up for it. And then Fleer Ultra came out. Fleer Ultra was really expensive. But I thought the world of those cards. I even saved up and bought an entire box, which I think was like $20. But as a kid, to spend $20 on some baseball cards, man, that was a lot of money. Dave Justice, Cal Ripken Jr. Now we're starting to get some of the bigger names. Checklist. These are all just regular checklists. Pirate sticker, Dave Henderson. Billy Ripken, Fred McGriff. He totally should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. But we'll see. Starting to get through these a little quicker. I keep bumping the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Pretty sure. No, it's not. I thought it might have been Ozzie Smith. Cecil Fielder. Steve Avery. Oh, there we go. We got another Nolan Ryan. Is it an auto? No, it is not. Set that aside. Darryl Strawberry. Set that one aside. I always liked him as a kid. Of course, I didn't realize as a kid the whole drug issue that was going on, but it's all right. Mr. Frank Thomas, I'll take that one. Big Hurt. Sean Dunston. All right. Well, so we got some good names on that one. Not complaining. Honestly, at this point, I really can't complain. Got the Chipper Jones prospect. Got the Michael Jordan short print. You really hope, obviously, to get the autograph card, but you have to know going into it that it's pretty futile trying to find it because they're just so hard to find. I don't have that one yet. That's good. But I mean, these boxes are like, Mark McGuire, Bashirs, and Sykes. These boxes are like $20. I mean, totally worth, in my opinion, totally worth throwing down the $20 and trying to find. There's Bo Jackson. Trying to find the autograph card, and I'll probably do more of these. Tony Gwynn. Just because like I said, it's a fun rip. Kirby Puckett. I always thought it was funny too. Kirby Puckett on this card. He has a tattoo of his own name on his arm. I don't know too many people that have a tattoo of their own name. Bernie Williams. Kevin Mitchell. Still looking for that Ricky Henderson. Like I said, it's not really worth anything, but I'd still like to find it. Just to have in the collection. See a Ruben Sierra on the back there. I used to really enjoy watching him play as a kid. Andres Galarraga on the back. So we got some decent ones on the back there. Ryan Sandberg. Yeah, I'll definitely take that one. George Brett. Take that one. Jack McDowell. There's that Ruben Sierra. Oh, and we got another Nolan Ryan. Is it? No, it's not an auto. That's okay. A hard time focusing. It's not liking all this movement, is it? Paul O'Neill, Greg Vaughn. The Andres Galarraga. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. I forgot this was in there. Mike Mussina top prospect card. I'll set that aside. I'll sleeve that one up a little later. Completely forgot that one was in here. There's a Kirk Gibson. The worst. That's got to be one of the worst shots ever for a baseball card. Another Bobby Bonilla. There's Mark Grace. Not saving that one. Alpha Davis. All right. 2 more stacks left, guys, and then we'll be done. Kind of found the hits early, didn't we? I think we found the Chipper Jones in the first stack and the Michael Jordan there in the second or third stack. All right. Someday. Wouldn't mind finding another Chipper. Chris Sabo. I remember I used to enjoy watching him just because of his glasses, man. He stood out so much. It was so easy to identify. So I was, it's as a kid learning all the names of the players. I was, oh, there we go. I forgot this was in there. And I think this is the error card, isn't it? The one without the date? I believe it is. I'm going to sleeve this one up. I don't know which one's worth more, the one with or without the date. And honestly, it doesn't matter because, I don't think either one is worth a whole lot. But still, it's kind of a nice surprise. I forgot that was in there. Another Barry Bonds. Martinez. Nope. Got another Nolan. It's not the auto. Now, I believe this is the card that's autographed, though. If I'm not mistaken. I've only seen this one autographed. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if you've seen some of the other ones that have been autographed. But out of all of them, this is the only one I've ever seen autographed. So we got that card, but it wasn't the auto. It's Matt Williams. Remember him? All right. we are down to our last stack. We haven't found a Griffey either. Haven't found the Ricky Henderson base card, nor have we found the Griffey, which I would really like to find that one as well. Dwight Gooden. Another Barry Bonds. Wow. Found 3 of those. There's Ozzie Smith. The reason why I thought I had an Ozzie Smith before is because I noticed on the back there was a guy doing like a flip or something, and it was a red jersey. I didn't pay too much attention to it, but anytime you see a guy back in the day doing in a red jersey doing a flip, you kind of just assume it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Reggie Sanders, prospect, Chuck Knoblauch. Good one. Joe Carter. Wally Backman. I wonder why that one's upside down. And we are getting towards the end, so that is it. So we still found some decent ones. Did not find the auto, but we did find the chipper, and we found the Michael Jordan, and we got the Ricky Henderson stolen base record error card. So I am not complaining at all. Thanks for joining me. If you guys would like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It costs you guys nothing, but it means a whole lot to me. And hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.